Today I am making some almond milk, homemade almond milk. So I have about 1 cup of almonds that has been soaking in the silicone bowls for about 4 hours, okay? Now that it is completely soaked through, you can kind of see them. They're a little like separated almost. Now I'm gonna drain them, rinse them, and then I'm going to add it to my blender under the alternative milk button, or setting I should say, and I'm gonna make my own almond milk. Very exciting. Okay, so now that my almonds are rinsed, I'm going to add them to my blender. And one of the reasons that you want to soak them for so long is that they become very soft. So you can kind of like bend them a little bit, and then this, like the skin will eventually just kind of come off. And you can get them without the skin or with skin, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we've got 1 cup of almonds in there. Then I'm gonna add in 5 cups of what we call blending water, which is just regular water that we're gonna blend. Okay, 5 cups. So 1 cup of almonds to every 5 cups of water. Okay, then I'm going to add in a little bit of our vanilla, about one teaspoon. Okay, you don't have to add anything. You could do, or you could add some like honey, vanilla, salt, whatever kind of flavoring you would like. Okay, then I am going to add my lid and select the alternative milk button and watch it do its thing. Okay, so now that it is done, I grabbed a pitcher. I have the strainer bag that comes with our blender, and I'm just gonna kind of like hook this on a little bit. And I'm gonna pour the mixture in here, and we're going to strain it through, because all of those skins from the almonds, you don't want to necessarily drink that, so we are going to strain it completely through. But how awesome is this, you guys, that 1 cup of almonds can make really like an entire pitcher of almond milk. How awesome is that? Okay, just gonna strain it through completely. And you really just want to like squeeze it. It's not the funnest part, but it definitely makes a big difference with the way that it tastes. Try not to make a mess. It smells so good. So good. And it's just like a very, very fine strain so that you don't get the what is it called? Like the pulp of the almonds itself. Oh, wow. So I wonder, I'll have to look at this, but I wonder if you could make this into something, because this is all like the leftover almond. It almost becomes like a paste. I need to show you this to you guys. Almost like an almond butter. Look at that. That is way cool. I'm gonna look it up, see if there's anything else that we can make with that. But there you go. So now we've got fresh squeezed almond milk. And that's it. And then now I'm gonna use my heated wash setting in my blender and rinse this puppy and get everything all cleaned up. Okay guys, so I ended up saving the like pulp from the almond milk that I made the other day, and I had been like waiting to figure out what to do with this. So I reached out to one of the Pampered Chef like blender groups, and they had suggested that I like lay it down on a cookie sheet, dry it out, because all this is water and almonds that are just grounded up. It almost looks like almond butter. And I guess I could make it more of like a peanut butter or almond butter, but I'm gonna try something different. So what they had suggested is that I lay it out onto a cookie sheet, let it dry out overnight, and then put it back into the blender in the morning, hit the grind setting, and make my own almond flour. So cool. So then you can make like gluten-free treats, gluten-free cookies, whatever you wanted to. So wish me luck. Here we go. Okay, you guys, so here it is. It kind of looks like a pate, which is kind of odd, but I had filled this entire prep bowl up, and this is exactly 1 cup. So this is eventually going to be like 1 cup or more of almond flour. But if you get really close, you can kind of see the texture. It's like spongy. So anyway, we're gonna try it out, see if it works, and then hit the grind setting tomorrow and make flour. Who knew? Okay, you guys, so I did the paste. I let it sit overnight, and it was still a bit wet, so I added it to the silicone mat that you can actually fit into the air fryer. I used the air fryer in the dehydrate setting for about 2 hours, and get in here, babe, so they can see. So it kind of became like a crumble, but it's hard. It kind of like crunchy a little. It's still a little spongy, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add it into my blender, and I'm going to pulse it a few times so that it becomes more of a powder and make an almond flour. All right, here we go. Add it in. My hands and all. Okay, just using the pulse setting right here, just a few times. See, it totally crumbles it. Okay, so you can use almond flour for really anything gluten-free. You can use anything gluten-free. Bless you. So you could do like gluten-free cookies, gluten-free cake. It's probably only about a cup, but if you were to do a bigger batch, you could definitely use it for multiple things. But I will probably bag this up and then store it away so that I can use it for baking later. But how cool is that? All from 1 cup of almonds. Amazing.